Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, Blaze Pro Wrestling Anarchy in April from the St. Louis Center in Winnipeg, Manitoba, April 25th, 2025. Ton of big action in one night. Dreams become reality. New destinies are going to be forged forever as Blaze Pro Wrestling moves forward with their first tournament to crown Blaze Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. You see El Blanco Diablo and the Steel Stud High Viz. We've got a team of the Outlaw Adam Knight and Billy Blaze for 50 years in pro wrestling right there. We've got Corey Diamond, Reggie Gallagher, the company is part of this tournament. Big Cliff and the mysterious Masked Menace. Also got from there a battle for tag team supremacy to get the crowning first champions. A sinister grudge match will show up at the St. Louis Center with Candy Chaos finally stepping in the ring after several attacks from Samil and his manager, Timmy. All that and so much more. Provincial Championship matchup. Big one on the marquee then. Kevin O'Doyle, the Boston Bruiser, taking on the champion, your provincial champion, Mentalo, the zombie killer. Great in Canada right now. All coming up on Blaze Pro Wrestling.
Are you guys ready? Yeah! I said, are you guys ready? Yeah! The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Sunnydale, California, one half of the CWE Tag Team Champions. Ours are better. Let's not die. Limited edition, Johnny Malibu!
There we go, Trinity introducing our first contestant for this match. Limited edition Johnny Malibu making his way out to the ring area. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I am your host, Jeffrey Martin, here with Blaze Pro Wrestling Color Commentary, Silverback Cyclone. Silverback, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. I can't wait to see the big action at the St. Louis Center.
Yes, that's going to be great. Starting it off here, Johnny Malibu from Sunnydale, California. His opponent, Austin Acid, going to be introduced right in a second here. Of course, Johnny Malibu, one half of the CWE Tag Team Champions. We're not afraid to say that here. He's done a lot of great stuff in Canadian wrestling, and he's still on a roll. Crowd not thinking so much of him here at the St. Louis Center. Wonderful venue here. We really like what they've done for it, and they've really set us up nicely here from Blaze Pro Wrestling. Back to Trinity.
That's a champion. Show some respect.
And his opponent, from Thompson, Manitoba, weighing in at 240 pounds, Austin Acid!
From the beautiful city of, man, possibly the nicest city in Canada, Thompson, Manitoba, Austin Acid. And man, look at the referee helping Trinity out of the ring. That is the kind of respect and community wellness that Blaze Pro Wrestling is all part of. Here comes Austin Acid. The crowd is about ready to explode.
Holy, get a load of this guy.
He is fresh and ready to go. 2025 BPW Club graduate, Austin Acid, and he is here to tear it up in this contest tonight for Blaze Pro Wrestling. We're at the sold-out St. Louis Center. Anarchy in April, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome wherever you're watching, taking this in to some great pro wrestling action here at the St. Louis Center. Getting ready to go.
Hope the ref checks out that arm. Looks like there could be something underneath there.
He checked out Johnny Malibu too. That's part of his job.
Yeah.
He fills out test papers every year, I'm sure, to be able to get the privilege to ref these contests to make sure they're called right down the middle.
And what's the litmus test on this acid guy? Is he safe to touch? I mean, I've heard things about the overflow dam and from the mine runoff.
Now just hold on here. None of that is substantiated. We're not going to. Apparently, Johnny Malibu is willing and game to test this out.
Well, he's a gamer. He's a champ. He's gonna take care of this acid character.
Yeah, he's. I'm sure he's seen a little bit of everything, including acid before in his wrestling career. Inside the ring, possibly outside the ring. The ref is already. Johnny Malibu wants no part of Austin Acid.
No, he's feeling it out. He's a champ. He just needs his time to warm up here. Wait, Mr. Clean, that's not nice.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Is that a compliment for Johnny Malibu? Maybe. Austin Acid he's on a roll already with the crowd here.
Johnny's gonna do his talking with his actions here.
Come on, ref. We don't have all night. Get him to. Okay, here we go. Beautiful takedown.
Nice snap mare.
See, and now the chanting is not happening here. Austin Acid maybe got out of his game a little bit here.
He's out of his league, I think, here. Malibu's a champion.
It's one takedown. This is nothing. It's not on points. It's about who gets that victory. Then you're going to get that paycheck saying you won the match at the end of the night. You're going to start climbing up that road. And there it is again.
Malibu.
That could be just Austin Acid. I'm not making fun of his outfit here, but maybe a little bit of a greenhorn right now. He's learning his way around.
Oh, look at this. He jumped up. Come on.
Look out. It was high green on the CN rail, and he
Where's
came
the
through and clipped
sportsmanship
him.
here?
Wait a minute. He's heading outside. Follows Johnny Malibu right out, and now the race is on.
This ain't the Birdwood Hotel in Thompson. You can't fight like that.
Oh, nobody home in the hotel either. Austin Acid showing veteran tenacity here. He's right on top of Johnny Malibu.
Working that body.
Oh, now wait a minute, referee.
That's
You're right
cagey.
there. What are you asking him? Oh, what were those things you just poked?
I think his fingers got tied up in that hair.
I think that's should be an immediate disqualification. Look at him. He's clutching his eyes.
No. You don't become a champ by fighting dirty.
What if you got a contact lens in there and that gets displaced?
Well, you should probably take those out.
Well, that might have taken it out there.
Nice.
That big forearm from Johnny Malibu.
Nice. Work
Look
that
at
body.
him. Now, again, this is not very Greco-Roman here. This is the old boot underneath the jaw. Boy, there, Johnny Malibu showing the scientific side.
You know, sometimes you gotta just get the job done.
Now he's choking him in the ropes.
I
Come
don't
on,
see
ref.
a choke here.
Let's get the count on that. Okay, there.
It looked like his chest was on the rope.
I think that was in at least a 5 count. That should have been an automatic disqualification.
There you go. Stay on him. Stay on him, Malibu.
Poor Austin Acid.
Don't get distracted by this crowd in the St. Louis Center.
Giving Austin Acid
Stay focused.
I was going to say a second to breathe, but he got nothing there. Kick right in the lower extremities of the breadbasket.
He measured him real nice. Measure twice, cut once.
It's a family show, Malibu. You cannot be talking to the kids that way. Could be big fines and suspensions coming from up on high here at Blaze Pro Wrestling. They're not putting up with this kind of chicanery.
Nice shoulders to the solar plex there.
Yeah, I'll give you that. He got him good and clean there, and Austin Acid is in trouble
Nice.
right now. Woo.
Stay on him.
A bit of a closed fist there, and again, ref, whoa! Firing right back, heading right down Highway 6.
Oh, that looked like an elbow. I don't know if that was legal.
Johnny Malibu right back, whip off the ropes here, Irish rib. Look out, oh boy. Sunset flip here. Does he got him?
Get that ref out of the way.
Whoa, he tried to brain him with a, he's got him 1, 2, 3. I think he got him.
No, you don't get a
Absolutely,
chance with
he
a
got him
sunset
down.
flip.
Now wait a minute, what happened here? There's an official decision. What's going on here?
Is this ref legit? Does he know what he's doing here?
Did he disqualify? We have a winner. It was a 3 count.
What is this?
Johnny Malibu not putting up a
Is
fight.
this
He
some
knew
kind
it
of
was.
St. Boniface rules?
Austin!
There it is,
What?
Trinity with the official decision. This one's in the
What a
books.
travesty.
Limited edition Johnny Malibu dropping the opener to Austin Acid.
And just continue.
Coming to the ring next, your Uncle Betsy!
Welcome back to Blaze Pro Wrestling. Anarchy in April. We've got interview in the ring going on here.
So, how was that? Not bad for a startup, right? Well, let's go through a little bit here. I want to make sure that everybody has a lot of fun tonight, but there are a little bit of rules. You gotta make sure you put your garbage away, right? Recycle where we recycle, right? Good. And we don't touch the talent, correct? Now, the most important part is you have fun, and that's official. You gotta drink some Pepsi.
Boy, oh boy.
What is Pepsi?
So, with that being said, I get to now introduce the next up-and-coming talent from B.
Whoa! Whoa! Todd!
Hey, it's the Red Beret.
Todd Bullet! Out of nowhere!
Oh, he's all business.
Ingratiating himself with Uncle Pepsi and the crowd here at the St. Louis Center. Whoa!
Hey, that's uncalled for.
I'll take it from here, Junior. For those of you in attendance here tonight who don't know who I am, my name is...
Is one of your golfing buddies, Silverback?
Yeah, we could
And
hit the
I'm
links.
here to put together the greatest wrestling faction going today. So I would like to introduce to you the newest member of our crime family, D.O.C.
What? How can you just publicly announce it as a crime family and not have to suffer the ramifications of that?
I think as long as you got an alibi, you're
What
good.
kind of psycho do they have coming out here with this music? This is not Phil Collins coming through the gate here, I don't think.
Oh, I don't think it is.
You know, who even invited Todd Bullet? I didn't even know he was on the rock. Wait a minute. Who is this guy?
He's D.O.C.
D.O.C. Man, oh man, recently released by the Department of Correction. Boy, Silverback, I can't imagine anything going wrong with this.
You know what? Todd Bullet did it again. He's finding the top talent.
You know what?
He's
This
searching
guy,
every cell, every place.
top talent. This guy's a grade A scumbag. He just stole a Diet Pepsi.
Well, I don't know if he stole it. I think they gave it to him.
Cut the music. You're looking at probably the most dangerous man
With a Diet Pepsi.
right now. A man who knows hardcore better than
He's
anybody.
hardcore.
A man, look at this. He's got the clothes of a champion. He's got the shoes of a champion. He's got the look of a champion. And
Oh, I like this guy already. He's gonna hurt somebody.
What kind of champion?
Oh,
Feels good to be out. Out on bail. It's so easy to get bail in the city. Listen, PPW, they want me to talk about the who, what, when, where, why. If I didn't know any better, I'd say there's a couple cops
Could be.
running around here. That's not funny. If my lawyer was here, he would tell me to say nothing.
you take the 5th in St.
But
Boniface.
guess what? I don't see him anywhere. So I'm going to tell you what I am. I'm the perfect representation of what the city of Winnipeg is. Dirty. I'm grimy. I'm greasy. I'm trash. Just like every
Well, for my short time in Winnipeg, he's pretty accurate.
This is what a piece of...
He's a man of the people. I love it.
Construction sites. We're in the parking lot.
Oh, he's like Tom
In the
Joad.
back alley. Hell, I mean,
There we go. Todd Bullet did it again.
I just got out of solitary, and the first thing that I heard was that somebody around here won a title, a hardcore title, kicking puppies around.
That's Billy Blaze, pal.
Where I'm from, that's not hardcore. I thought hardcore was tax, chairs, tables, ladders,
Barbed wire.
all of it. BPW is missing 3 things: blood, violence, and D.O.C. Because I came here to piss with the big dogs.
Oh my goodness. This guy's something else.
Sounds like a future champion.
He just got out, grabs himself a Diet Pepsi, and he's on his way back in as far as I'm concerned.
He's a man of the people.
And Todd Bullet, I don't even know how he got in a building.
Todd Bullet's got a lot of resources.
I'd like to see them take those gloves off right now and see if he's actually got a stamp that said he paid for a ticket or entered properly.
I don't think Todd Bullet needs to pay for a ticket.
Well, we haven't heard the last of this. I'm sure Billy Blaze, who just got called out, hasn't heard the last of this either. We'll be right back on Blaze Pro Wrestling with more action after this.
Are you guys ready to see some more? Come on, you guys can be louder. Are you guys ready to see some more?
Raucous crowd here at the St. Louis Center, ready to rip the roof off this place. Another hot piece of action coming up right
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
right now.
Introducing first, from the abandoned house on the highway, weighing in at 260 pounds, he is Seville!
Silverback, here we are. We're back for more action. Blaze Pro Wrestling. Bit of a grudge match going on here. And we're waiting for the garbage not to be taken out, for the garbage to actually come into the ring area. Look at this piece of garbage hiding right now, right at the garbage chute. Here's Zamil.
Zamil.
Man, oh man. The freak from the abandoned house on the highway. Zamil with Timmy.
Which highway is that? Highway 3?
I don't know. I was just going to ask you, have you ever
Highway
been to that house?
311? No, I don't think I have.
Ouch. Man, oh man, the high vis psychotic. That's what you got here right now. Look at everyone. Look at this crowd here. Capacity crowd at the St. Louis Center, sold out. That kid just cowering in fear at Timmy, the manager, possibly the best paid manager here at Blaze Pro.
Well, it's my understanding Timmy's got a little bit more of an emotional support role that he plays here. You know, it's a lot of stress, I think, when you're working for Hydro. You know, Zamil's been through a lot, so that's what Timmy's here. He's not really, I checked, he actually doesn't have a manager card. He's an emotional support, a bit of a counselor, if you will, to Zamil.
Wow. Well, you may be right.
It's all about the full...
Let's get back to Trinity for more ring introductions.
And his opponent, straying all the way from Candyland.
Candyland. Capacity crowd going nuts for the Def Leppard here. We all know who this is going to be.
It's just Joey Allen.
There we go. Candy Chaos 2025 Blaze Pro Wrestling Club graduate. Finally making their way to the ring. Now, wait, finally making the ring. They've made their way to the ring before, but Zamil has been the one cutting them off to get into the ring. So finally, this grudge match is going to be happening because, hey, Zamil and Timmy, maybe I don't know how they flipped the coin or what they decided. Hey, let's actually let him get into the ring here. We'll see what
How come she's handing out candy here? I hope the parents are doing their due diligence, checking this candy for making sure it's safe for the youngsters.
What are you thinking it is?
You shouldn't be taking candy from a stranger.
The cowboy, he wants candy. Cowboy candy right here.
Oh, boy.
He's getting some.
Oh,
he's happy.
Yeah, look at this.
Right, this isn't his first rodeo. He knows what's good. Look at the kids. This is exactly the kind of idol for the kids here. This is perfect.
Showboating for the crowd. She's buying fans with candy.
Candy Chaos, big first appearance here at Blaze Pro Wrestling. And Zamil with Timmy. Now, Timmy's got to get out of that ring, first of all. I don't know if you got a pull cord. I don't know what you got going on, a remote control, a drone. That puppet has to get out of that ring when that bell rings. Otherwise, you got a 5 count, and you could be Mr. Dress-Up. You got a puppet in the ring at 5, you're getting disqualified.
Well, I think the bigger concern is what else is in that fanny pack that Candy Chaos has. There could be some knuckle dusters in there. Could be a pen or a screwdriver. Could be all kinds of concealed weapons.
Okay, now again, it is possible, but I mean, highly unlikely. You know, you don't, hey, I'm going to go give these kids a couple of candies. Here's a couple of suckers. Hey, here's a Robertson screwdriver. Take this, kid.
Sounds like the perfect alibi to me.
Oh my gosh, you are something else, Silverback.
Come on. Zamil is, he's getting checked out here. He's got nothing to hide. But what's in that fanny
If our
pack?
crowd, if the capacity crowd heard your comments live, it would look like the Frankenstein movie, and maybe even Zamil would join in. Everyone would have pickaxes and torches, and they'd be chasing you to the window.
I don't think so.
Anyway, there's
so.
the bell. Our referee, totally
Timmy is in
accredited,
a safe place, so that's
ready
good.
to go here. The action has
Okay.
started. Oh, Zamil. Oh yeah, now he's got eyes on everybody. He's going all Robert De Niro on
Well,
everybody.
he probably should.
High vis. Maybe he's got really good vision.
I heard Cape Fear's his favorite movie, actually.
All right, here we go. Zamil refusing to lock up here with Candy Chaos. Clearly, he's got no intentions of making this a wrestling match.
Well, Candy came in here. She's got all these kids jacked up on sugar, and that's a distraction for Zamil. He's really trying to focus. There's chants going on here.
There's a collar and elbow
Nice
tie-up.
technical.
But first
technical
tie-up for
skill.
Candy Chaos in a ring at the St. Louis Center, and this crowd is ready to go. Big double arm ringer taking Zamil over, and a leg drop.
He's a big man.
This could be over right here.
No.
Zamil trying to shake it off there, side headlock. Candy Chaos showing the guys of a veteran and actually getting in there, not waiting.
Yeah, she's on him. And I think experience is going to show itself in time here.
Oh, ref would be checking for that. Well, wait a minute. Maybe Zamil's got a handful of hair in the back there. Oh, boy. And there we go.
Nice
gouges.
technical. The way he slipped there, he hit a switch.
You know,
Now he's in control with a beautiful technical side headlock.
beautiful technical side. But just like bingo, instead of a free spot, hey, here's a Blaze Pro Wrestling eye gouge for you.
Off the ropes.
Whoa,
Big
big.
shoulder.
Yes, and almost like a little bit of maybe a 15% knife edge chop in there as well. Kind of a modification move. I'm impressed by that. Whoa, all shoulder
I'm
there.
sorry, Candy. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Here's the other thing. If you've got loaded up on candy, maybe getting bumped like that in the stomach's not the way to go. We've all been to the tilt-a-whirl at Tinkertown, those apples.
Oof.
That's a one-way trip, man.
Can't do it.
Look out!
Whoa, that's a big slap.
260 pounds
That's
went
a
down
big
like a
man.
butterball turkey in the freezer at Thanksgiving. Holy
Don't
smokes!
toss around a lineman like that.
And the crowd coming unglued here.
Well, yeah,
Now, wait a minute, what's going on here? That kid paid for that chair.
Well, I think Timmy needs a chair. That's what's happening here.
You know, we've heard that you're not going to need the whole seat, but we never heard the moniker that, oh yeah, Zamil's going to take the easy way out on a rookie and try and brain the greenhorn with a chair.
It's just biding his time here.
What's Timmy going to do about it?
Taking away the momentum here.
You know, Timmy, actually, I think he's got a better haircut than luscious Johnny Valiant had when he managed the Dream Team after Brutus Beefcake got a hold of him.
Yeah, well, maybe after the Brutus got a hold of him.
Oh, man, speaking of brutality, there's
Beautiful
another,
shoulder.
I think, started out again with a double eye ring, just for good measure.
I must have missed that. Nice.
Here's a reverse chin lock. Okay. Oh, no. Side. Bit of a trying to put some pressure on the side of the head, side of the neck.
Yeah, could be working a neck crank.
Ref's checking it. He's looking for a choke. He's right on top of it. Great action. He's within 3 feet. He can see what's going on.
Yeah, it's not under the throat, so it's totally legal.
And he's had it. She's had enough of this, though. She's getting up. She's fighting her way out of it.
Zamil should have double locked his hands there.
Beautiful.
He's kind of lazy.
Couple of big elbows trying to get a rally going, trying to break this hold of this big 260-pound monster. Whoa, and that's gonna do it. Big, beautiful side suplex. 1, 2, no, 2 counts.
Big man, you're not finishing the big man like that. Oh, he got her in. That's again experience. Nice
Headbutt. Wow. You can hear that ringing all the way out here. Fans outraged. Zamil staying on the attack here.
He's working the trapezius muscles here. Very technical.
Woo. Man. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, still coming up tonight, championship match with Mentolo and the Boston Bruiser Kevin O'Doyle, and also crowning the first ever Blaze Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, finishing off our tournament. 4 teams in the running here, and man, oh man, look at this. He's just maniacal. He's taunting her. Oh,
Bloody hole.
and she'd had enough. Oh, there's your taunting.
There's another goal. How come the ref isn't stepping in here?
Oh my
Forearm
gosh.
shiver.
Yeah, just catch him on the jaw the right way.
This is looking like a brawl behind the Nicolette Inn.
It literally is behind the Nicolette Inn.
Gosh. I guess it is.
And he's down. This could be it. Little late to the cover, but hooking that leg. Okay. Okay, you're getting there, Candy. You're getting there.
Nice. Sometimes you gotta just slow it down.
Yeah. What was that? What was the technical move here? There's something from the
He was just
from the
reaching
Orient.
up and he
Whoa! A little bit of a snapping neck. Zamil's in trouble.
No, that's a showboat count right there.
Yep.
See, that's sloppy.
I gotta say this, man. That cover where you get lazy and you put your back on your opponent's chest, keep your eyes. You never take your eyes off a snake. Keep your eyes on your opponent. Why would you take your eyes off your opponent?
Exactly.
You could be wrapped up, put in a chokehold. You could be put to sleep.
Nobody home for Candy.
Nobody home there.
Those Zamil's pumping up here.
Head of
Big
steam.
clothesline.
Whoa. Zamil charging hard into the corner. He's gonna do it again.
More time.
Big head of steam. Oh no, Candy following him right in.
He doesn't know where she is.
What's going on? Oh, right to the breadbasket. Can she do it? She might flip out.
Taking too long, I think.
Sunset flip going for it. Got it. 1, 2. No.
Again, that experience paying off. This isn't Zamil's
Referee
first match.
No, you're right about that, man. And it is Candy.
Oh,
Oh, man. And
that
again.
shot right to the chin. I was right on the chin, I think.
Oh my gosh, I don't know about that. What's going on here though? Somebody's trying to take control. They're both just willing and game here tonight.
It's too big. I think Candy's got it tonight.
Look out. Oh, kind of a rolling DDT. Knocks Zamil senseless. Was that a 3?
Oh, better not be.
Almost a reverse bulldog. Used by Adrian Adonis for a while. Sorry to name drop these big fat names here, ladies and gentlemen, but something. Oh, wait a minute, here's a roll up. 1, 2, look.
Nice kick.
Wait a minute, what was that? Is that a set of feet in Zamil's hand? What is he pointing at? What's going on?
I think he's pointing at a concession stand.
Wait a minute, what happened there? No, wait a second. Hold on, Rep. No, wait. Oh, come on. A travesty of justice has happened in St. Boniface on Kisum Street at the St. Louis Center. That is the only thing that everyone in this place is going to agree on, except maybe Timmy, who doesn't know where he is right now because he just got. Oh,
Timmy's right there.
Oh, wow. He just
And
magically
Candyland
showed
just
up.
got closed.
He went to our fabulous concession stands for pizza.
Candyland just.
Crowd is just
didn't have it.
disgusted here. They know what's happened. Candy doesn't, I don't know if she knows what happened. She had her lights turned out. The ref doesn't know what happened. That Jet fan knows exactly what happened.
Is that Joey Gregorish?
I don't know about that, man, but he's one of the many people here keeping it together forever in the St. Louis Center. And we are enjoying. What is going on here?
Timmy's taking a seat.
There's your guy, man. Yeah, he's like, yes, Your Honor. I'm the one that took the shortcut against the rookie tonight.
No, he just helps Zamil have focus. I hope Zamil's gonna buy Timmy a hot dog.
Well, we'll be back.
Are you guys ready for some more?
Here we go, Trinity.
The next match is round 1 of our tag team tournament.
Absolutely, crowning the first place Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
Introducing first, the team of Big Cliff and the Masked Menace.
Ooh.
Look out.
Well, 1/4 of the finalists for the tag titles are coming out right now. Big Cliff and the Masked Menace. Probably close to 600 pounds in total, this team. This is going to be something. Their manager, Terrence, leading them out. Man, oh man.
This is what I came to the St. Louis Center for. I want to see this tag action. I heard all the top tag talent was in town for this.
Now, I saw you talking with Terrence before the event as well. What was going on there? That was looking like quite a... You guys go way back, and that kind of concerns me, Silverback.
Yeah, me and Terrence, we go back. But yeah, we were just, we happened to sort of both be hitting the catering room at the same time.
Talking about when you guys are going to head out to Windsor Park for a quick 18?
Yeah,
what?
probably, yeah. He said he's got a membership. He's going to take me.
Now, what are you doing here, Big Cliff? Why does big tough guy, I'm going to find the kid and I'm going to scare the life out of him. Yeah. Hey, Mom and Dad, let's go to wrestling because I'm hoping Big Cliff can come and scare the living daylights out of him.
Wrestling isn't for the faint of heart, so if you can't handle it, you probably shouldn't come down to the St. Louis Center.
That ring just shakes like an earthquake when Big Cliff gets going.
He's a big monster of a man.
And what do you know? You're the insider on the street. What do you know about this Masked Menace?
You know what? I heard he's a really good guy. He just wants to have his privacy, but he's here to let his actions do the talking, and him and Big Cliff are gonna take the tag titles, is what Terrence was saying.
First from Grand Prairie, Alberta, weighing in at 300 pounds, the Outlaw, Adam Knight.
He's a long way from home.
There's that music. It can only mean one thing, ladies and gentlemen.
Journey.
30 years of wrestling history. One of the few people, I've never heard anyone say a bad word about him in Winnipeg or anywhere in wrestling. The Outlaw, Adam Knight.
I don't think anybody said anything bad about him in Winnipeg because he's running from Grand Prairie.
Ooh.
What are people? I was talking to some people in Grand Prairie, my buddy Terry up there, and he just said Adam Knight is a bad dude.
Terry in Grand Prairie.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That sounds like an upstanding gentleman, I'm sure.
He's one of the best.
Crowd getting totally behind Adam Knight here. They're feeling the electricity that Adam Knight and Billy Blaze are most likely going to be crowned the first place Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
And his partner, weighing in at 305 pounds, from your worst hangover, your Blaze Pro Wrestling Mini and Hardcore Champion, Billy Blaze!
There he is, ladies and gentlemen. The hero of the hour, Billy Blaze. Here he comes. All 305 pounds, 605 pounds in the ring.
It's a lot of beef.
Close to 1,200 in total if you take him like Big Cliff and the Masked Menace. There he is. Median Hardcore Champion. Billy Blaze coming through. The fireworks going off. The crowd is going off.
Heavy pyro here. I hope the fire marshal cleared that. I don't know if I'd be letting my kids shake this guy's hands. He's from your worst hangover. Where is that?
You know what? I cannot confirm nor deny that location, but Billy Blaze is as upstanding as it gets here in professional wrestling. Look at this guy.
Climbing on
He's
chairs.
standing on chairs, and the crowd believes in him. What more do you need, ladies and gentlemen? I have no doubt that trophy case up in the top corner there is going to be loaded with his accolades coming very soon, including these tag titles. In just a few matches, they get this, win this one, and it's a ticket to the final.
I think he's stalling. I don't think he wants to get in there at Big Cliff.
He's not stalling at all. The ref. Okay, well, hold on. The ref is actually. Oh, just trying to get. Oh, what is Terrence trying to do?
I think he was down.
Pepper spray the guy, like.
No, Terrence would never do that.
Look at that.
Climbing on furniture again.
Everyone in the crowd giving Billy Blaze his due.
His due.
Now, here's the intriguing thing in this tournament bracket. I mean, double disqualification, double count out. Both these teams' chances could be finished. They could be over. And then all of a sudden, in our next matchup, which would be the company versus the Steel Stud and El Blanco Diablo, we could have a championship match right there.
Good.
So you got to watch out here. You can, all four of these guys, you can tell they're supercharged. The blood is running really high right now. The adrenaline is running high. Like, look at Big Cliff.
But what's going to happen if Blaze thinks he's in a hardcore match and he starts waffling people with chairs?
That would be an immediate disqualification by the way the rulebook's written. If the ref catches, well, hold on here, just like one of our previous matches, if the ref catches said masked man,
I'm sure he'll turn a blind eye for Billy Blaze.
What are you insinuating there, son?
Wow. I think
Look at this referee, impeccably dressed, perfect shoes. He's got his ref card. He's ready to go.
Does he? Does he have his ref card? What's this? Rock, paper, scissors? Is that how it's done at the St. Louis Center?
No, has the ref rung the bell here? Because now I'd be wondering about the time limit. Because, hey, are we wasting some time here? And what happens if it's a draw?
Total stall tactic, I think, here by Blaze. I don't think he wants to deal with the Masked Menace.
I wonder how the Menace... Now, have you talked to the Masked Menace?
No, I haven't. I want to. I heard he's a really good guy. Yeah, this isn't the hoedown in Grand Prairie.
Here we go. A lot of great nights out at Grand Prairie. Everywhere else, probably a lot of big Emerson Drive concerts out there back in the day when his career started. They were starting to hit it big.
Big Cliff is...
Oh, wait a minute here. You wanted stall tactics. What about this? They
I
just
think the
drew
Masked
40
Menace
seconds.
wanted a piece of the champ here. He
Living
wants to
large.
make a statement.
Living large and in charge. That's what it says on the back of Big Cliff's shirt. And that's outside the ring, apparently, where he's living large. Because he cannot take on Billy Blaze. These guys, Silverback, I don't know if you know this or not, a huge history in Winnipeg wrestling. Tag team champions. They have feuded. They have been blood brothers. They have done everything. So it's interesting to see them lining up for these tag titles on opposite sides of the squared circle.
Yeah, that is an interesting twist of fate here. I think the Menace is looking to prove something here against the champ.
I actually think this Masked Menace could be the wild card here tonight because we don't know much about him.
We're going to get a clean break here.
There is a clean break, and there's ever the gentleman, Billy Blaze. You got all these kids in the audience. You want to put a good impression on him, right?
Well, for a hardcore guy, I'm shocked that he would do a clean break. Didn't know he knew how. I thought he was just a banger chewing on light bulbs.
If you guys, maybe if you and Terrence can get off Windsor Park every now and then and stop your putting competitions and your long drive competitions and watch some of the old footage from our awesome archives put together by our repairman Rick. He's doing such a great job like the graphics here right now and the optics we're seeing right now from our audio-video team, as we're calling this, spacious studios of the St. Louis Center. We had to put us in a special secluded room because the crowd is just too bloody loud. There's a nice clean tag, and the Masked Menace is already in trouble.
The Menace is giving up a lot of size and a lot of weight here.
Hyperextending that arm there, and that could be it. Big arm wringer, and Adam Knight just putting the pressure on the Masked Menace. Could be a submission here right now. Just about pulled it right off of his body.
That puts a lot of pressure on the elbow.
Actually, the unitard could be the only thing holding that arm in the socket right now. Ref's checking in there close. Here's another thing, man. You check them for weapons. Always wondering about these guys with the masks and these body suits.
No, this guy is an upstanding citizen. Terrence told me he just wants his privacy. He doesn't want all the kids coming up to him at the mall, at the polo park, at the KP. He just wants to his anonymity for his family. Nothing, he just a stand-up man here. And he's handling Adam Knight quite nicely here too. Went from that straight into a nice side headlock here. He's making Adam Knight carry his weight a little bit on his neck. That'll take out some of his stamina. Oh, big shoulder. Adam Knight shook it out.
Adam Knight back in control here immediately. And man, oh man, he is just ready to go. He's been hitting the gym hard. You can tell these guys, the training for the tournament. No stone left unturned from everybody here. Look out. Wow, double elbow driving the Masked Menace down. Look at Adam Knight.
I think these guys have been hitting the buffet hard. They're pretty beefed up.
Whoa, and the Masked Menace barely kicking out of there. And I don't even know if he realized he kicked out. Billy Blaze is just driving him with
closed fists. Closed fists. Again, he's sinking into that hardcore mentality. Look at that.
Right into that buckle. And it looks like the Masked Menace is on Strange Street. I know we're into Saut right now, but geez.
Big chop here. You got to get out of there, Menace.
He's going to need an Uber to get him out of here. He's not going to know where he's going. The crowd asking for one more, and Billy Blaze is going to, I believe he's like a Bon Jovi concert. The hits are going to keep coming here. Whoa.
Gotta get out of there, Menace. You can't take too many of those big chops.
Absolutely knocking the Menace down. No wind in your body after that. Setting him up for something here. Big suplex possibly. Yeah, he's got him up.
Holy. A lot of blood flow going to the Menace's head right now. This is not going to be good.
There is nothing good happening for the Masked Menace here. He's going to get suplexed into oblivion. Look out. Wow.
Oh, Cliff, you got to get in there.
You go down to the post office for Canada Post. You want to know how to put a stamp on an envelope? That's exactly what they're going to show you. The way he pasted the Masked Menace into the mat.
Menace is not getting up very quickly here. But he did kick out. That was a nice kick out. He's showing a lot of heart.
Billy Blaze taking a little bit of time. I'm going to just say that maybe a little nonchalant that they got the Masked Menace in there. They think they got all the time in the world. Questionable. I don't quite think that was a closed fist either. But
that did not look close to me.
The ref, I'm sure the ref would have said something about that. Got him back in the corner. Cutting the ring in half. Big Cliff, nothing he has been able to do so far here.
I think he's jamming his fingers into the Menace's ears.
The crowd, they're calling for a chop. Whoa! And
quick thinking.
Said no.
There's a chop. Okay, I think you should go make a tag. Get Big Cliff in there.
And I don't know if that could even take out a mosquito in the summertime in Manitoba.
Adam Knight's a big man. He's a big man.
Ooh.
This isn't going to be good.
Wow, big shot into the turnbuckle. Adam Knight is loaded. Loaded for bear right now. The cannons are going to go. Here comes the chop cannon. Whoa!
You heard all that all the way down to the forks.
A couple big dinners at Rokeby Ribs out in Rokeby, Saskatchewan. And that puts those big arms in here.
Setting them up.
Oh my
Cliff,
gosh.
you got to get in there.
No, he's going to the second rope. He's gonna end this youngster, the Masked Menace's career here if he connects. Look out! Oh, and the Menace is rolling out of dodge. He's rolling out of dodge.
Tag Big Cliff.
Oh, and now wait a minute. A huge miscalculation from Adam Knight.
Showboating.
Letting the foot off the gas.
Cowboy wants to showboat.
If you've got the 160, 70-pound guy flat on his back, you don't let him nonchalantly roll out and tag the 400-pound guy that's fresh.
Nope, I think that was a big mistake. That's going to be Adam Knight's undoing tonight, I think.
You may be right. We're going to find out here.
Posing for pictures.
And again,
Adam Knight fell for it. He's pulling. You can't pull somebody's facial hair like that. That's not allowed.
Adam Knight not happy about that eye poke. Whoa, and he gave him one back. Oh, couple of quick short jabs.
Closed fists, I might add. Closed fists.
Again, the referee could be stepping in there anytime. You got to get him. Whoa, my goodness. Oh,
there we go.
Absolutely pancake Adam Knight.
I like it.
They're going to have to reinforce the buckles here after this match.
Stay on him, Cliff. Stay on him.
Adam Knight he's going to have to reach deep down into those red cargo pants.
Yeah, I don't think those pants are like ring approved.
What do you mean not ring approved?
There's a lot of pockets there. You can hide a lot of things.
Like
knuckle dusters.
Oh, come on.
Probably a flapjack.
Oh, yeah, because the guy's got cargo, but he's got a couple of pockets.
Probably got a branding iron in there.
I don't think anything of the case is going on. That referee would have checked every inch of those pockets.
I don't think he checked anything. I don't have a lot of confidence in this refereeing from what I've seen.
I think our ref's doing a great ball hold on here now.
Oh, see, Blaze is...
job here.
Well,
come on, ref.
If Blaze would have got out of the ring, stayed on the apron like he was supposed to, again, he's thinking everything's a hardcore match with this guy.
And the ref's got to be careful here because Billy Blaze is putting his hands on a referee. That could be an automatic disqualification. And you're tagged. And Adam Knight is just
Blaze should be
disqualified.
I think Blaze should have been disqualified. The big cowboy's taking a nap. Is the ref checking his pulse?
You know, the trick show here that the Masked Menace and Big Cliff have going on here. I can hear Sweet Georgia Brown playing in the background. And Washington Generals are getting the screw job.
Well, could be. But I think Adam Knight made his big mistake. He was feeling a little overconfident.
You're right.
Big Cliff stepped in, and the tide changed.
You know what? That absolutely was our turning point of the match so far right now because it was all Knight and Blaze.
Look at that.
Now magically, here we go. The Masked Menace is all rejuvenated.
Yeah, he's had some time to catch his breath. Catch his breath.
I didn't see a nurse over there throw an IV in him. Get him
nice
going,
back and forth here between him and Cliff. This is what a good tag team does. Not everything is a brawl. Like Blaze wants everything to be a hardcore brawl.
Well, he does have a nice side headlock on here, and Adam Knight getting a chance hopefully to get his cobwebs cleared, and he's going to come back big time here.
You got to stay on him. Stay on him, Menace. Nice.
Now, come on, ref.
The ref was right there. I think everything was on the up and ups.
Do we have to see somebody taking the cheap route? There's like a shortcut to the St. Louis Center, and it's through Eye Gouge Alley, I believe, tonight.
He's working at him right over real good. Stay on him. Stay on him.
Buzzed. This tower is getting buzzed.
I don't think he's got enough in the tank here.
Whoa! Driving the air out of Adam Knight.
There ain't enough left for the cattle drive here.
Come on, Adam. Do it for your pals out in Grand Prairie. Do it for the kids. Now, wait a minute here. Big Cliff. This should be a disqualification.
I think he's telling who to take in the playoff brackets there.
The only bracketing that was being done was Adam Knight's throat being hung over bracketed over the top rope.
I didn't see no throat on a rope. Ooh.
Whoa!
Lots of power in this cowboy. Lots of horsepower.
It could just be instinct at this point right now. Adam Knight wonders where he is. They've been choking the life out of him for the last 3 minutes. He's talking to himself.
The first time I ever saw Adam Knight, he was out on the fringe. He was trying to make his way here, and he was, trying to cut his teeth, and here he is in Winnipeg at the St. Louis Center. He's come a long way.
He sure has, man. He sure has. Come on, Adam, keep fighting.
That looked a little low. That looked below the belt to me, but I guess the ref was right there.
Big back suplex, and there is a masked menace, black patio lawn chair style, folded up on the canvas right now.
Both these guys are pretty winded. They've been in for a long time.
Wait a minute, here comes the count from the... You guys got to get up here because a double count out, both teams are
I think that's
eliminated.
over.
They're starting to stir. The menace is blending right into the mat. Adam Knight planted him with that back. Oh, wait a minute, Adam Knight's getting up.
He's getting up to his feet, so that should stop the count.
We're up to 7. Gotta get up.
Big
Oh, he got a
tag.
tag. Here comes Billy Blaze.
The hardcore champ. Big clothesline. Okay, that was uncalled for. Cliff was just on the outside waiting for a tag.
It's on the outside. Hey, where is he coming right now? Where is he coming right now? On the
Coming to
outside waiting.
downtown.
I'm guessing he just accidentally fell into the ring. Oh, Billy Blaze. Whoa, went up.
Oh, that was a high kick.
Rung Cliff's bell. Billy, this could be a mistake. I like what you're doing, taking out the competition, but you got to worry about the guy in there.
He's lost sight of the legal man. You can't chop down the big cliffs of Dover like that.
The thing is,
He's not moving.
I can't even tell where the masked menace is right now. He's hiding. He's camouflaging.
Look at that.
Like the.
How do you like your champ now? Flat as a pancake.
Well, I'm thinking. No, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Whoa!
A big lariat.
And apparently the CN line is still cut through Grand Prairie.
I think the ref needs to disqualify Adam Knight and Blaze.
For taking out the other illegal guy in the ring.
For outside interference.
Common denominator right now. Hey, wait a minute. What's going on from behind here?
Nothing's going on.
Oh, okay.
He was just giving the menace a little bit of guidance.
What was Terrence doing?
Just talking to his man.
You should deal with that.
What's going on there?
The ref has lost control here. I don't like the way this is going. Adam
Knight's
Knight's
going up to the top. What's going on? He's got the masked menace.
What?
Oh, he's got him.
I think this could be a mistake. I don't remember Adam Knight being a high flyer.
Be careful, Adam Knight. Terrence is right there. He can hook a leg. He can throw a handful of
I
salt.
don't see Terrence there.
We've seen everything.
I just
He's
see the
right there.
See, Adam Knight is not a high flyer.
And Adam Knight just chopped the taste right out of the masked menace. If he's got teeth, they're sitting in the front of that mask.
Could be.
Or the chiclets are falling
This could
down
be a
like sprinkle right
superplex.
now. Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's gonna hit the roof.
Oh my, it's over. It is absolutely over.
I think the menace has him right where he wants him. Adam Knight is expelling a lot of energy, but again, taking too long.
Oh, he got Big Cliff.
Who's legal now? I've kind of lost sight of this.
Oh, wait a minute. It's Terrence. Bill.
Terrence.
Wait a second.
Beautiful
my
choke
God.
slam.
He dropped Billy Blaze on the back of his head.
We might have a new
Knocked the
hardcore
wind out
champ.
of him. Billy Blaze is totally in the fetal position. He's got. Now wait a minute.
Look, the menace had the
Billy.
wherewithal.
You gotta kick out. You gotta.
Beautiful.
Oh, come on.
Beautiful pin by the menace. And that's going to go in the record book as a nice clean 1, 2, 3 in the middle. And I hope that the officials of this wrestling alliance here, Blaze Wrestling, we got a new hardcore champ too, I think, right there. Set him up for a title match. Next time I come to St. B, I want to see the Menace get his title shot.
The Masked Menace wants to see it as well. He doesn't even know where he is right now. And he's walking out with a chance for the tag titles now.
He could be a double champ.
You know, all these cameras, all these still shot photography, and nobody's got Terrence clearly coming into the ring.
Look, Terrence is right there in the back. I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, man. This is... What a side job.
Cliff, I think you better go and get a hot dog because you're going to be going to the tag finals here.
The Masked Menace is just cheering like he just ran the 400 meter by himself.
I think the Menace should grab that hardcore belt too because he pinned him clean. We got a new champ.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. We were probably talking while Trinity announced that Cliff and the Menace did win. But for God's sakes, get some help for Billy Blaze here. He's just been waffled.
He's done.
From somebody...
The Menace got the job done on him.
Not even in the match.
That's how quick the Menace works.
Oh my God. You know, this is fine. The crowd coming together for these guys. Big hug. It's a moral victory.
Showboaters, though.
There's going to be no
Showboat.
tag titles for these guys.
I hope the kids are taking note. When you showboat, you lose.
Billy. My gosh.
Kiss that hardcore title goodbye, Billy.
You know, I think of the opportunities, the times you've gone fishing and had the big one right at the net, and it just gets off right there. That is, in the last second, is where it all slips away. Look at that. They're helping Billy Blaze out. He had his bell rung.
He's in a bad way.
Oh, wow. Just an accident in the ring.
You know, Adam Knight probably should find a better partner.
Oh, man, you can't say that. Poor Billy Blaze. He's getting some medical attention. That's it. We got more action coming, unfortunately, folks. Coming right back.
The Outlaw.
You guys ready for some more?
All right.
The following contest is round 2 of the tag title tournament.
That's right. The second bracketed match. High Viz versus the Company.
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Emerson Pritchard, the Saginaw Warrior, Corey Diamond, and Reggie Gallagher, the Company!
Wow, and that organ music can mean only one thing, ladies and gentlemen. Generally, it means somebody's about to get screwed in Blaze Pro Wrestling. When these guys come out with their heinous tricks. And Emerson, that prick Emerson, there he is. King Prick right there for the Company, coming out with Corey Diamond and Reggie Gallagher. The Company, ladies and gentlemen.
These guys picked me up at the airport. Really good guys. They showed me around Winnipeg. Took me out for a bite to eat.
I got a question. Was it their car that they picked you up in?
Yeah.
Or did they steal this time?
I think it was. These guys are solid guys. Big dudes too. It's a big SUV.
I apologize. Maybe I went over the line there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm supposed to be
I think you did.
nonpartisan. I'm calling this straight, and maybe I took, but I've seen too much from these guys. In the back, I've seen them. Some of the stuff they've said to the talent, to the people working here, it just disgusts me.
This match has been brought to you by Food Fair.
Yes, Food Fair. Thank you very much to our wonderful sponsors.
Yeah, tasty food there.
And their opponents. The team of the Steel Stud and El Blanco.
El Blanco Diablo.
That's right,
What is that,
man.
fire tequila here? Or?
High Viz coming out. The Steel Stud and El Blanco Diablo have captured the hearts of the ladies and gentlemen, the kids here, and everybody else at the St. Louis Center at our Blaze Pro Wrestling Anarchy in April event. We've seen them. Look at that, and this place is coming out.
Who is this guy hiding behind a mask like a coward?
What do you mean hiding behind a mask like a... This is El Blanco Diablo. Hiding behind the mask like a coward. We've been calling matches
Show your
for an hour.
face. Show it.
You have been cheering on...
This guy's got a weapon.
The Masked Menace. Zamil. These guys are living behind masks, and all
I
of a
just
sudden...
saw talent. I just see talent, and right here I see a bunch of clowns. This guy stole. He's bringing a weapon to the. This is not a hardcore match.
It's not in the ring. There's no weapons in the ring yet. That could be something. He could have a letter in his pocket for that. That could be totally legit. We don't know.
I don't think
Look
so.
at this, El Blanco.
Look, he's bringing it in the ring.
Well,
I hope the ref takes that away.
I'm sure he will. The Steel Stud are going to do it right by the book.
Steel Stud. Like he stole that from a job site, probably.
Oh, now wait a second
That's
here.
what I heard. I heard he got let go from his last framing gig.
You know,
That's what the boys were telling me.
Well, guess what? They're going against the kings of the frame job on the other side of the ring here tonight in the company.
Yeah, they used to be framers for
I
a
know,
construction
man.
company, I heard, yeah.
Give me a break.
I heard
See?
they tried to give this kid a good start, and all he did was steal gear from the construction site.
Now, come on here.
His neon hat.
He's got a nice pair of wrestling jeans on. He's ready to go. Reggie Gallagher looks like he's going to be starting it out here. I don't know what Corey Diamond. Oh man, that's the pride of the Saginaw Warrior. He walks up here and just starts complaining about everything.
Don't sell short the Saginaw Warrior. These guys got a lot of experience. Look at the size. Those two young kids across the ring don't have a prayer. They're not going to last 10 minutes, let alone have a shot at winning anything here. These guys are done. Too much talent, too much experience, too much size. They're giving up way too much.
American talent in Corey Diamond, by the way. American talent. And I hope they slap the frickin' tariff on that guy before they let him come in here.
Corey Diamond would be worth every penny. He's so much talent.
I would check him twice. Look, and that's probably not even enough. You're probably going to pull out a frickin' cribbage board knowing these guys.
Maybe a pair of aces.
You know what? Get the Price is Right music on for these guys, because you know what, Price is Right, you never knew what game you're gonna play. Well, here, you don't know what weapon's coming out.
No, these guys are so experienced. They're cagey veterans, and I got these guys down to win the whole tournament right here.
Oh my gosh! You know what, cagey? That's the brass. No, wait a minute. There's brass. No, that should be enough.
Wait, I think the ref pulled those out of his own pocket. Somebody's trying to frame these guys because they don't want the Saginaw Warrior. They don't want these guys taking the tag titles.
Now, again with this rock, paper,
what is going on here?
This might show the amateur hour a bit, because if they had a manager right there, he could be wrestling this match under protest because of that weapon that was found at the start. Who's to stop at one? What's going to stop everything?
You had a guy walking around here with a chunk of steel. Like, that's a pretty significant weapon. You got this other guy hiding behind a mask. Who knows what else he's got there? What else is he hiding?
Or an elbow. Nobody budging on this one.
Big dude. We got a big man here.
Again, I hate to be repeating myself, but man, this is the second bracket for the Tag Team Championship Tournament to crown our first ever Blaze Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champs. Welcome to Anarchy in April. Everyone's been having a great time so far. Jam-packed crowd at the St. Louis Center here in St. Boniface, Winnipeg, Manitoba. Late April 2025. Spring is hitting. The playoffs are getting going in the NHL. This town is fired up, and pro wrestling is reaping the benefits of it right now. These guys are just going for it. Now, also, like I said in the last bout, double DQ, double count out. That could be the end of your road really quickly. Yes.
He's on him. Get on this steel stud.
All right. Man, I just can't. I want these. I want these youngsters to go all the way. I want them to take the tag team titles. I want them to build up some.
Never gonna happen. Not enough talent. Not enough experience.
It's just like a couple of wildebeests here in the jungle.
Look at that chop.
Oh my gosh.
Heard that one all the way down to Portage and Maine. Look at it. See the wear with the quick tags, crisp tags. These guys are primed to go deep into this tournament.
Primed.
We're working them over.
Saginaw Warrior came in, and not nearly as much behind those punches without those brass knuckles.
Look, they're so confident. He's like, go ahead, tag that guy in. Tag in the white tequila.
Big mistake, actually, because Ives, the steel stud, had no idea where he was there. It took him 15 seconds to tag off to his partner. Now here we go. The Wonder Kid, El Blanco Diablo, coming in.
Look at this. The talent, the power, the experience. He's already in trouble.
White Devil. Corey Diamond is in all sorts of trouble. See, when it's a fair
trouble
fight.
at all.
I wouldn't be surprised if Emerson Pritchard went and wagered on Ives to beat his team.
No
just
way.
To win.
Look at the Saginaw Warrior. He's working him over. He's going to break that arm off.
It's going to get snapped off as well. They're going to ship it back to Saginaw, maybe with the brass knuckles. Reggie Gallagher, that's just super disrespectful to this paying audience.
Quick moves here by El Blanco. Oh, there's a sign of experience, having that wherewithal.
It's not the experience at 3 minutes in the match that I'm worried about right now. It's the experience, like we just saw in the previous match, of the ref getting distracted, and then these other pieces of garbage outside the ring. The wind blows them all in the ring, and then lo and behold, poor El Blanco is going to be starfished.
No, I think this referee looks pretty experienced, well seasoned.
He may be, and he's in.
He's got his eyes on the action here.
Beautiful snap.
I think he had some leverage there.
No, there was no leverage. It was a beautiful move by El Blanco de Aplo. Man, kid, come on, keep going. Do it for the kids out there. Show them what happens when you get into something you love and you got the passion to take you over the top of treacherous tactics.
I don't think the kid should be looking up to anybody named El Diablo.
Oh my gosh. He absolutely just clotheslined him there. Drilled him into the ground. You know, in my years of calling wrestling.
Look at that move.
Oh my gosh.
Shades of Ted DiBiase right there. Nice. El Blanco tasted El Knuckles.
Yes, from a closed fist. Beautiful execution by Corey Diamond there.
Pull the mask off.
Now again with that mask, what is your issue?
Pull
with
it off.
masks?
I want to know who this kid is.
You know, and then your other guys are hiding a steel mill, they're hiding an amusement park. That's all fine.
Look at this big body slam.
What was the
quick
quote?
tags? Look, these guys are primed.
What was that quote in the first match? He likes his privacy. Is that what you were saying?
Well, yeah, the Menace, he's a private guy.
Oh, I sure hope El Blanco that his privacy is waived, because if it continues this way, he's going to end up in the hospital, and they're going to need to take that mask off, and they're going to need to know who he is.
Oh, he slew-footed him here. I heard he's wearing a mask because he doesn't like to show up to his shifts at the restaurant.
Big tag in now, and here comes the steel stud, and he's going to start hammering on these guys. Oh, and nobody is in a rush to get in there with the steel stud all of a sudden.
They're taking their time. Just got to let that momentum. Steel stud.
The crowd is going crazy.
Nice. There's that experience again.
You know, we're seeing
showboating to the crowd.
We're seeing that too much, and you know, as a wrestler, you're learning your craft. Big thing of that is coming back and watching back your matches and realizing the places where things maybe got off. Adam Knight, 30 years in the business, he should be going back and checking the footage about what happened there in that last match.
Yeah, you would think you would have a little bit more wherewithal.
But the steel stud could have learned something there about, mate. Stop. Look at this. Whoa!
A handful of tights and
Corey
he
Diamond
hip blocked him.
Saginaw Warrior looked like a Saginaw Ferris wheel there flipping around the ring.
Okay, where's the count here? These guys are double teaming here. Should be a 4 count, and somebody should have to get out of the ring.
The ref's not at 5 yet. Look at this.
Where
it's
is
like the
the
British
ref?
Bulldogs all over again. The speed, the power, the tenacity, they're showing everything. The Triple Crown.
I
Guess
don't know
what?
about that.
Guess what, Silverback? The Triple Crown. Perfect tag team champions to be role models for the kids out there.
No, I don't think so.
There is a modified cover with no count. Corey Diamond too much in the tank.
Nice chop.
Supplying it right back to Corey
He
Diamond.
didn't even phase the Saginaw Warrior. Look at this. He's just standing in the pocket.
Oh boy. Never saw that coming.
He's got a mask on. He's got eye protection.
You know what? You go to a Dexy's Midnight Runners concert, you're going to hear Come On Eileen. That is 100% guaranteed. Probably twice.
Maybe.
Corey Diamond is going to eye gouge somebody in a match.
Well,
That is like the Come On Eileen of Blaze Pro Wrestling. It's going to, look at Emerson Pritchard doing his best David Bowie 1975 Berlin impersonation with his vest and his shirt. Come on now, Blanco. You guys got to keep fighting here.
Oh, a nice
gosh.
knee. See the veteran skill. You just having that ring savvy.
Shades.
El Blanco is on El Mato.
Yes, that is not looking good.
Break it.
Oh, no.
Look at it.
No.
Oh. And I think I heard something snap.
You know, ref, you got to step in there. They could be doing permanent damage to this youngster.
I think we should focus on that leg.
The This is a good way to end your career.
Best
is
way
by
to
starting.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh, I heard the hamstrings tearing.
Best way to slow down these high flyers is take away their wheels.
Oh my God. Now wait a minute. What is Reggie Gallagher? I didn't see a
Yeah,
tag.
no, there was a clean tag. Slow count again.
Now, was there even a kick out there? I don't even see El Blanco moving much here.
So now he
Come
wants
on.
to ask about
This is
whether the steel
260
stud is still
pounds.
packing a weapon there.
260 pounds of muscle leaning in on the kid, right on his windpipe. That's not in the rule book.
I thought it was on the chin.
The wrestling rule book, 604-page Smithsonian bound hardcover. It is not in that book. I guarantee you.
Does Blaze Wrestling even have a copy of that rule book?
I would absolutely think so. We should go in the back. I'm sure it's here somewhere. Billy Blaze wouldn't leave that unturned. Reggie Gallagher is not in that book. Corey Diamond,
Look at that big
not in
chop.
that book. Emerson Pritchard has never probably read 604 pages of books. Now wait a minute here.
Yeah.
You know, I mentioned that scumbag.
See these
and there he
hothead
is.
kids given the
Oh, come on.
opportunity here. Okay, well,
Come on.
the book we should be talking about is the history book, because these guys are going to go in it as the tag team champions.
You know, is this Three's Company the company? Is that what's going on here?
Could be.
Because this is a comical show here with these guys and the shortcuts that they're taking.
But they're
Come on.
taking a little selfie without Blanco.
What
I
is
love
going?
it.
Come on, put the count on these guys, ref.
Look, they were just posing for a selfie without Blanco.
The crowd trying to get behind this poor kid, El Blanco.
He's been in for too long.
Oh, there he goes, a duck under.
Oh, double clothesline. Okay, you got to get out. You got to tag in your man. Tag in that fresh man.
This is what I want to see. Come on, El Blanco, you got to get up. Come on, kid, you got
I
to
don't
do it.
think he can. He's got a bad wheel.
You got to do it. This is what I like to see. Look at Pritchard. What are you going to do, buddy?
Let's get the Saginaw Warrior in there.
You're not going to get in there and fight for yourself. You're going to get these two behemoths, these two baloney-wearing bozos to do it.
No.
Come on, Diablo. Listen to
Get
that
the
crowd
Saginaw
here.
Warrior. Got the tag.
He got the tag. Here comes the steel stud, and he's hammering these guys. Riveting action here.
Right in the throat. I think the ref should be disqualifying him. Oh, look, and now Blanco's coming back in the ring.
And this is a mistake. You're in there too quick. Get your breath. Oh, come
see?
on. Wow, a Corey Diamond eye gouge again. I cannot believe. There you go. That's what happens.
Oh,
now you're
malfunction.
close company in the middle of the ring.
Now
Come
it's
on,
going to
guys.
the outside. I think that's a mistake for these young guns. You don't want to get on the outside with guys that are that cagey, that experienced.
Whoa, double cross body on these guys.
Right into the front row. That's more than you bargained for.
That's dangerous. You could get a knee in the side of the head. You could get something in the neck. Corey Diamond's down.
The ref he's got to get this under control, and he's got to get this back in the ring.
I hate to agree with you here, man, but yeah, he's got to get that count. Well, Corey Diamond's back in now. Actually, they're all back in now, except Reggie Gallagher. Whoa!
Again,
Look
lots
out,
of double
beautiful.
teaming going on.
Beautiful poetry in motion here. Wow! Here we go. Here comes
Kick
the
it out. Come on.
One.
Look, his shoulders up. Now ain't gonna pin the Saginaw Warrior that easy.
Look at that. They're calling out high vis in the crowd right now. Big chant about high vis. Corey Diamond, nobody there. Look out.
What's going on?
Got him with a reverse cut. Look out. Big frog splash. They got him.
No!
He got
That's
him.
a fast count.
He got him.
He had his shoulder up.
It's all over. The company is gone. Close the door.
I
honey.
can't believe it.
Turn out the lights. The company is out of here.
No way. I want a review. Full review.
There it is.
Wait a minute.
That's the official decision is in.
We need a challenge.
High Viz heading to the finals of
No
the Tag
way.
Team Championship tournament.
They're gonna get mopped.
Yeah, nothing puts a smile on my face like watching those guys leave empty-handed. Well, unless they were doing it quicker. Man, oh man.
I am shocked.
Finally, justice breaks through.
Justice.
Wow, and that sets up our final. High Viz will be taking on Big Cliff and the Masked Menace in the finals for the tag tournaments.
Well, those guys are going to be
Blaze Pro
fresh.
Wrestling.
They're going to be fresh. These guys don't have a chance against Big Cliff.
More action to come, ladies and gentlemen, here on Blaze Pro Wrestling. I'm Jeff Morrison Martin with the Silverback Cyclone. Don't forget, folks, big title match coming up here right away, too, is the Zombie Killer Mentalo taking on the Boston Bruiser, our challenger, Kevin O'Doyle.
Look how Blanco was trying to steal that kid's hat.
Introducing first, the challenger. Weighing in at 430 pounds, from Boston, Massachusetts, the Boston Bruiser, Kevin O'Doyle!
Well, here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, the challenger to the Blaze Pro Wrestling Provincial Champion, Kevin O'Doyle, the
big
Boston
man.
Bruiser. Yes.
Look at him.
And Silverback, you and O'Doyle good buddies at all, or at the
Well,
prep
I mean,
school, or-
I've seen him all the way back in Boston. You know, he's really beefed up. He's in great shape. I know he was telling me when I got into town how he's been just really heavy training for this. And so I think we're looking at the future new champion, O'Doyle.
Could be, man. Now, can a provincial champion come from Boston, Massachusetts?
I don't know if there's any litigation that's going to allow him to take that title all the way back to Boston, but I think that's where it's headed.
We'll see what happens here. And man, we're going to get back to our ring announcer Trinity here to announce the champion, world-renowned veteran, Mental.
The following contest is thank you for Toro 494 for the match and his opponent. From parts unknown, weighing at 220 pounds, your Blaze Pro Wrestling Provincial Champion, the Zombie Killer,
Okay, I already have an issue. He's from parts unknown, but yet he's the provincial champion. Like, have they looked into this guy?
Would you let him just get the introductions done and get into the ring here first of all before you turn all Judge Wapner on everything?
He's a zombie killer. Is there a zombie issue in Winnipeg?
Ooh, you really want to mess with that, Silverback? You want to jump on that, the BPW provincial champion? I don't think you do.
Again, hiding behind a mask. The zombie killer, eh?
Wow, we've been through this. What about all your buddies, the Masked Menace? You know,
Great guy. Great guy.
Zamil, no issues with the masks there. But anyway, here he is, the provincial champion, Mentalo. There is not a place you have not seen this guy wrestle in Canada. And if you haven't, good luck sleeping under that rock you're living under. Because he has been everywhere, he has won everything, and he has beaten everybody, including Kevin O'Doyle in the past. So,
But not tonight, because O'Doyle has beefed up.
we'll see what happens.
He's
Kevin
been
O'Doyle-
training. He's got a championship mindset. He's focused. He's been training for this, and he is zeroed in on the zombie killer.
You may be right. It might be his night.
I think it is.
Professional sports, we know how it is. You watch the Stanley Cup playoffs, it's 7 games. Somebody comes out and punches in game 1. In game 2, the other team makes the adjustments and punches game 1 right back.
Yeah.
And vice versa until the final fall where you win. Look out! Oh my gosh! He came charging in like a rhino, and Mentolo was ready to go. Look at Mentolo. You're talking about how in shape Kevin O'Doyle got. Yes, I'm going to give him all the accolades. He really has gotten it together. He's looking great. He's looking like a champion.
And he's looking up at the ceiling right now.
But Mentolo is second to nobody. Oh, look at this. Look at O'Doyle.
See, he scouted him.
Whoa, not enough there. Caught him with the rear kick. Mentolo trying to get this crowd fired up.
Take a breather, O'Doyle. Take a breather. No, Mentolo likes a fast pace. You got to slow it down.
He does. Like, they've cut the lights a little lower here too, because Mentolo, it could be mood lighting. Look out, O'Doyle going into the crowd.
I think that was a kick to the throat.
Now they're both outside, where nothing good is going to come out of this, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
And that's an elbow right to the kisser.
Oh, he caught him. Capacity crowd here at the St. Louis Center, standing room only. It is sold right out. You could go outside and they're going to turn you away, and you're going to have to go to the Nicolette for the meat draw, and go watch whatever band's playing Long Tall Sally, because there is no more room here at the inn at the St. Louis Center.
It's packed in here, and it's hot. There's a lot of action going on.
There is. April. And the action is actually spilling into that sold-out crowd right now as well.
What's the count at? That's what I want to know, because Mentolo has really been just keeping this outside the ring.
I hadn't even seen the referee until now, and you can see that gorgeous sky coming down right now.
What is the count at? Or is this a false count anywhere? Like,
whoa! Mentolo is just wearing them out there. His homage to the Ultimate Warrior tights too. Now again, what is the count here? The ref needs to get this going on.
I'm at a 30 count right now.
Which could be in Mentolo's hands, because you don't lose the title.
That's
the
probably
provincial
what he's
title
going
will not
after.
change hands if they're outside for a double count out.
Unless it's Pinawa rules, then it could happen.
Oh, and it could be, man. A Pinawa power down match. We've seen some crazy outcomes on those things, and we could be seeing one in Blaze Pro Wrestling someday in the future.
What is going on here?
Wow, he's got him right twisted up here in the ropes as well. Now, do you got to break the ropes, or are you getting counted out here? I don't know what the ref's plan is.
I don't think the ref knows what to do.
Gosh, you can see that beautiful blue Manitoba sky as the night skies fall coming in.
Big clothesline.
You know, you could have gone for a count there and tried to be a champion instead of trying to choke the guy out.
Well, you want to take away his endurance, you take away his hair.
He absolutely does that. Look at this. Oh my, did he ever measure him. What a haymaker. And there's another one. There's a third one. Jeez.
He's measuring him.
You know, you're sure lucky in professional wrestling you don't have concussion spotters out in the crowd, because they'd be watching Mentolo after those haymakers for sure.
They'd be calling it. And another shot right to the solar plexus. Doyle is working a real methodical pace. I like this.
You know what?
I like this.
You're right. There's almost shades of Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. You remember how he used to he would get dialed in on somebody like a shark.
That's right.
Blood in the water, and
One
he'd
of the greats.
slowly just take them apart. And that's sort of what Kevin O'Doyle's doing here right now. A lot different from just the brawling and the quick, barroom brawl style. He's measuring Mentolo here.
I think a fast pace lends itself to Mentolo's style, so I like the way O'Doyle has really keeping this methodical. He's just landing power. I'd like it to see him stay on him a little bit more here. Stay on that zombie killer.
No, see, here's the thing. I understand you're hungry and you want to win a title. You want to be the champion. But why do you have to be so derogatory to the fans? They're paying the bill here. The reason the lights are on in the center of that Blaze Pro Wrestling logo is because the fans are paying for it. You're not out there putting the lights up where you just won't get your lights put out, O'Doyle. But look at this, Mentolo, big clothesline.
And the pace quickens. That lends itself to the zombie killer style.
Crack camera work there from our camera team.
Okay, I seen that was a 2 count. I would agree. You got the senior official for this one because it is a title match.
It is a title match, and guess what? We're riding the night out in title matches. We're on a tidal wave of title matches right now because
A lot of gold. It's a gold rush.
it is, man. It is absolutely a gold rush. And
Big elbow.
so
Sorry to cut you off.
Canadian stalwart Goldie Rogers isn't around because that's his kind of fight whenever the gold was involved.
There you go.
Big elbow drop, knocking the wind out of Mental. This could be it. There's a 2.
And the Green Monster is on top of things.
Yes, he is, man. Look at that. Yeah, that's not an ear lock either. That was a choke, ref. Let's get that 5 count going. And why is it 5? I would make it 3. You win, unless you're King Kong Bundy, you win the match with a 3 count or a submission.
And you got to give him a little bit of time to work. A little bit of time to work. I
And
think
choke the
it's
life
okay.
out of the guy or to cheat longer. Ask the company. Bring the company in on that.
Stay on him, O'Doyle. Stay on him.
Look at the duress that Mentelo's in right now. You can tell he's
Hooks
in
the
a
leg.
kind of move will give you a negative attitude in a hurry.
Stay on him, O'Doyle. Stay on him.
They're calling him Shrek right now.
That's not nice. We got O'Doyle here up from Boston, and that's how you guys are going to treat him.
Whoa!
Some chops.
Here goes Mentolo now. He's got a head of steam now. He's got a second wind going here, and that's the conditioning, man. You can get those waves.
Look at that. There's your condition. Look at the speed on O'Doyle.
Oh my God! Okay,
He
you
turned
made
him
me
inside
right.
out.
Look at the conditioning.
Big
Look
splash.
out, 7.
We got a new champ. Oh, that was so close.
2 7/8, and Mentolo is in a bad way right now.
Hit him with another splash.
Need to get some help in here. Trinity, the announcer, she
Stay
was
on
reaching
him.
for the microphone,
Yeah.
thinking we're announcing a new champion.
Come on, O'Doyle. Stay on him.
Wow, and for somebody that prides themselves on conditioning and good cardio, having your gut squashed like that doesn't help.
It's going to be hard to get a good grip with this claw with that mask. It's probably greased.
Oh my God! Oh, there's a double claw.
Look at this.
Now this is a different version, believe me.
Squash him.
I believe this one was invented in the Congo, and I'm really interested in the geographical genesis of this hold that Kevin O'Doyle. Where did it come from? Maybe he just.
Oh, a jawbreaker.
Oh my gosh!
That's not a good feeling.
Slow things down for Kevin O'Doyle.
Mentolo is in panic mode. He thought that his title reign was coming to an end.
Look at that! You're kicking the knees out.
This
You
is all
can't use that
desperation.
power on your back. Look at Mentolo go. Perpetual motion here. Big springboard. Somersault. He got him. Look out. He's got him. 1, 2.
Kick out by O'Doyle.
Doyle had options there. He also could have just grabbed that rope. But he wanted to, I think he wanted to send Mentolo a message that he's not done yet.
I think he's in the zombie killer's head here.
Well, I gotta say, Kevin O'Doyle has impressed me in this match so far. He has shown with his movesets and his conditioning, he is coming along for sure. Look out! Wham! Oh man, he caught him
Gosh. An illegal kick. That was in the throat.
Another big crescent kick, and here we go, one more. Got him! This is it! And the champion's gonna retain. No, 2.5.
O'Doyle, that extra time in the gym is paying off.
Here's the interesting thing, with that mask on, you cannot read the emotion and mental. This could just be systematic for him, or is he getting a little bit of frustration right now? That he hasn't
be
been able to
frustration.
put O'Doyle away.
Is he the zombie or is he the zombie killer?
Look out, he's up to the top. This real estate is dangerous. You live by it, you die by it. Oh, he caught him.
risk.
What an elbow. Right into the evil black Bostonian heart of Kevin O'Doyle. 2.5.
Another kick out. You know, I am so impressed with O'Doyle. He's come a long way from wrestling in Boston, back when he was a young guy coming up, cutting his teeth. And here he is. He's going to take the provincial title back to the States.
Oh my gosh. You know what? And look at Mentolo. He's questioning. It's like he's throwing everything at the Boston Bruiser, the kitchen sink. maybe the thing is, Kevin O'Doyle is not a zombie. And maybe that's going to be the kryptonite to Superman Mentallo here. Oh, look out, he caught him. Whoa!
This is it. It's over.
One.
Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Close.
2 and 15/16 right now.
I think he's got to hit him with another big splash, and it'll all be over for the zombie.
The last time we saw that move here tonight was a choke slam just like that by Terrence, who wasn't even in the match, putting Billy Blaze down for the count.
Don't recall that.
You'll have to check the footage out.
Big squash. It's really that's
You gotta
tight.
get out of there. You gotta get out. Oh, he got the feet up. Oh, discus punch. Look at that.
Tornado punch.
Here he comes again. Oh, he caught him. Look out.
Look at the power. Pile driver.
Whoa.
Oh, I thought he was setting him up for a pile driver.
Both men dazed on that one. That was maybe
Mentallo is flat on his back.
a 55-45 proposition for Kevin O'Doyle there. He might be calling that move to 55-45. Look at that. Nothing. Nothing stirring in Mentallo right now. The crowd right behind Mentallo.
I thought I heard an O'Doyle chant. New champ.
Oh, 2.5.
Took too long to take advantage of that because that was a big power move. It slowed Mentallo down.
Mentallo getting in there. Both is.
Oh, he's calling for it. Setting him up.
When somebody calls like that in professional wrestling, it's as good as a signed confession. Look out. He's good. Oh, he couldn't get him over that time. Off the ropes. Mentallo. Oh, man, he followed him right in there. Here he goes. Oh, and O'Doyle
big
with the
bear
momentum
squash.
killer. And he caught him with another kick. Down goes O'Doyle. There's a knee. He got him. Oh, boy, here he goes. Here he goes.
Doyle's up.
Wham! Oh, he got him. That's got to do it. 1,
Kick out.
2. He got him.
That was a fast count.
Mentallo retaining. There it is, Trinity with the official decision. The crowd going bonkers. Mentallo's arm raised in victory. And Kevin O'Doyle, you know what? That was a heck of an effort from Kevin O'Doyle. He came up short tonight, but nothing. But man, you got to give him his props.
I think everybody at the St. Louis Center has a newfound respect for O'Doyle.
Absolutely.
Because he gave the champ all that he could handle. And I think if that ref would have been on top of things just a little bit, we'd have a new champ.
Wait a minute. That music.
Oh, I've heard that before.
Is that... That can only be one person, ladies and gentlemen. They celebrated 30 years in the business today. Oh my gosh. And he still has some bushy in the tail as the outlaw from the fringe of Grand Prairie is coming back out. He looks like he's going to have some words with Mentallo. Oh my.
Is he coming out here to congratulate him?
It could be. Oh, Mentallo dropping the ring. The hat and the belt in the ring together right now. What a statement that makes. Mentallo putting the line there saying, come on in, outlaw. The water's fine. Will the outlaw oblige him? Oh, wow, the outlaw just tipping the cap and saying, congrats, champ. Maybe I'll take you on someday.
Came out here just to show some respect.
Perhaps. It could be some gamesmanship down the line. We don't know. We know he's not going to be in the finals for the tag tournament, right?
No, he came up short.
His path is uncharted right now.
No gold and no glory for the Outlaw.
We'll be right back for our final match of the night.
Are you guys ready for the main event? Which will crown our new tag team champions?
Here we go. What you've all been waiting for.
Introducing first, the team of Big Cliff and the Masked Menace.
Yes, the guys that shouldn't even be here right now because of the chicanery that they used to put down Adam Knight and Billy Blaze.
Fair and square. I saw it. Shoulders were flat down in the middle of the ring.
Oh, I'm just disgusted here. Could have been a couple of 30-year vets that are in here tonight holding tag titles.
I don't think so. Right here, here's your vet, Big Cliff and the Masked Menace. No guts, no glory, but they're taking home the gold tonight.
Oh, wow, and look, now there's only 2 titles. What's Terrence gonna wear? You know, like he walks in here and he waffles poor Billy Blaze.
Terrence is going to make a lot of money off these guys when they win the tag straps. There's going to be endorsement deals. There's going to be sponsorships.
Smiling like a crocodile right now out there.
This match is brought to you by Supplement King Winnipeg.
Yes, thank you very much, Supplement King. You guys are doing a great job for us here at Blaze Pro Wrestling. We love you guys.
I said we. Not all of you.
Whoa.
And their opponents.
Ring them up. I think the ref's disqualifying Big Cliff right there.
No, I think he's going to award them the titles.
And their opponents, the team, High Viz!
Yeah, High Viz, here they come. The Steel Stud and El Blanco Diablo. And we saw an incredible win over the company. Now that
Shocking.
was fair
It was
and
shocking.
square.
Well, I don't know about that. Again, bringing a weapon to the ring. Probably something he stole off the construction site. Just like that High Viz. I think his supervisor wants that back.
I'm surprised El Blanco Diablo can even walk out to the ring the way he got beaten down in that last match.
He got hammered.
3-on-1s, 2-on-1s.
He was outsized and outgunned by better talent.
The eye gouge.
It's a travesty that these guys are in the final, but they don't have a prayer against Big Cliff and the Masked Menace.
So thanks a lot to Toro Security 494. Thanks a lot to Parlor Tattoos. Thank you guys. Our Food Fair, Carillon. Try to just list them all off, all of our great sponsors right now. You guys do a great job. Big thanks to Rick and his crew for putting the video together and the still photography, putting your montage and packages together. Thanks a lot to everyone helping to make this happen. Blaze Pro Wrestling is pretty awesome. And you, Silverback, you're doing a great job here tonight. It's
Happy to be here. Happy to be here. I appreciate the sponsors who helped fly me in.
Myself, Jeff Morrison Martin here calling all the action for you guys. Really happy to be here. And man, look at that, the Masked Menace. You never thought you'd possibly be holding one of those, pal.
That's as close as you're getting to those El Blanco or Blanco. You ain't. What's he putting his dirty mouth on those titles?
Now here we go.
Kiss him goodbye.
So, El Blanco Diablo has a mask on. I'm waiting for you to say something derogatory because you got the walking shadow in there on the other side of the ring. He's a walking mask.
Well, he wants his anonymity. He told me, going to Polo Park and KP, he's going to get
witness
mauled by the
protection.
kids.
Then he just happens to be a professional wrestler.
Well, I know that's not it. I actually heard he's a school teacher.
A school teacher.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so ref, check that guy for an abacus or a meter stick because something's going to happen here. Always, again, I just want to say the top-notch production. Our referees, 100% professionals, always ready to go. Here we go. Collar and elbow hookup. The two masked men.
Whoa. I have to keep a close eye on this one.
Winner take all here, and again, there's going to be no draw, no time limit draw. No double count out. We are going to get a winner here tonight.
Nice.
Gentlemen.
I hope the Masked Menace was paying attention because I think there's still a bad wheel in El Blanco.
Oh yeah, you think so, right? What have we've been in this match for 1 minute. I'm stunned there hasn't been an eye gouge yet.
Very technical. This is going to be a very technical match
Yeah, he's got
from
that
Big Cliff.
tight side headlock on him. And a nice reversal into a hammerlock. Really tears on that shoulder cartilage.
Back to the side.
Sorry, yes, it really goes on that shoulder. Man, oh man. Could have been a count there. Possible submission here. We could have had tag champions. But
Oh,
the
nice
ref
head
allowed
scissor. Nice transition. Oh, he can't break it. Heard the Masked Menace, a little bit of a background in Greco-Roman. Nice clothesline.
And a clothesline too. And taking a second to get the accolades from a crowd that did not really care.
I think people fully appreciate the technical skills of the Masked Menace.
You know, if you want people to remember that there, Masked Menace, you could just get a tattoo about it. At Parlor Tattoo. But guess what? Nobody would see it because of the ridiculous outfit you're wearing. There you go.
Another jawbreaker.
Beautiful. And here comes the steel stud. This guy's big.
Because he's stealing studs from
mean.
job sites all over Winnipeg.
Oh, and here we go again with that. Well, Toro Security would be here. They'd know this guy and they'd be taking him away.
I bet they know him.
But nobody's doing that right now. He's got him.
I think that arm's under the chin.
He's
We should
immobilized
check.
him here. He's got him. The crowd.
Let's get Big Cliff in there. Utilize that size and power.
There's quick tags, and these guys, you can see they've been watching the tape. What do the great champs do? You think back to the Hart Foundation. You think back to Arnon Tully. You think back to the U.S. Express. All these guys, quick tags, right?
Yeah,
So many great
fluidity.
tag
Yep.
teams.
You gotta be in and out.
Yep.
I'd love to see Big Cliff get in there.
Big side headlock too. Yeah, that would be quite a size disparity between Blanco Diablo and Big Cliff. And look out, you could be getting your wish here, Silverback. Look out!
It's over. Big Cliff's gonna hit a
Yeah,
power
be careful
slam.
here, right? Because this is where somebody's career can really take a nosedive. Oh, you're gonna help him
Look at
up,
the
eh?
power. Look at the power.
Actually doing a number on the youngster. Backing him into the corner. You can hear the trepidation in the crowd right now. They're afraid this little kid's gonna get hurt. Oh, come on.
I didn't see nothing there.
That absolutely is disgusting.
What
So
happened?
despicable. Big, oh my gosh. That is 400 pounds of headbutts coming in twice.
It's like getting hit by a sledgehammer.
Oh my.
Heard that all the way down to Portage in Maine.
There's no, I don't think he can take one more big. Oh, come on. That
Always-
was right at our monitor.
always a
You're gonna
class act, Big
There's
Cliff.
going to be a fine for that one because the kids are watching. This is all ages product.
I think Big Cliff is sizing him up here. I
Oh!
love that.
Now wait a minute. What did he do to the steel stud?
The stud stealer slipped off the apron.
Oh, he slipped off the apron just like that. He was doing. Now come on!
I think he's giving
He's
him a chin
wringing
lock.
him out like
That's a
washing on the laundry line for
chin
gosh
lock
sakes.
right there. See, and the stud stealer does not realize he's doing more damage than good right now because the Masked Menace is working over El Blanco Diablo.
You just see the poor kid crumble onto the ground. He's done. He's literally done. Now, wait a minute.
Big shoulder.
Was that a tag? Did we get the tag over on the side?
I don't think so.
the ref saw it.
I think it was a tag attempt, but Big Cliff is...
Poor kid is in a lot of pain right now. He's in a bad way. Now be careful here, Cliff. That's a human. Oh my
Right to
God.
the
That's
bread
a
basket.
human being, for God's sakes.
That was right to the bread basket. Clean move.
Oh man, and the poor. Oh, Blanco Diablo. Oh, come on. 400 pounds. The kid cannot breathe, ref. Start the count. 1, 2,
3, and we got new
4,
champions
5,
because his shoulders
6,
are flat on the
7,
mat.
8, 9.
This ref missed the count opportunity there.
Oh, come on. Let's not be disrespectful here, Cliff. Oh, that's not going to do the kid any favors either.
Again, size is showing.
You know, this is Winnipeg. We're going to come up to the winters. It's going to be minus 30. That wind's going to be howling, and the kid's going to wonder why his chest ain't right. And it's because nights like this, thanks to this creep Cliff.
He's going to squash him here.
Oh, he got under it. The kid is not giving up. Oh my gosh.
Oh, malfunction at the junction.
Beautiful. Here we go. Now, was there a tag there?
I don't think so.
He must have made it in the reverse off the ropes, and it was just too quick for you to see it, Silver.
You got the illegal man in the ring here.
There's a 2. Oh, I thought it was over. I didn't even see his partner standing in the back there. Look at him. He's trying to get the crowd fired up. I'm sure glad that. Oh, wait a minute.
KG experience right there.
Oh, let me guess. He was looking for a bus pass. The steel stud had a bus. Oh,
The stud stealer.
Oh, he got them all.
Full house. A strike.
Big nod of the cap to the Briar, but the in-house ability of Big Cliff to do a triple takeout, including the referee, which should be an automatic disqualification, which means High Viz are our new tag team champions. Why is that call not being made right
Where
now?
is the backup ref? Because the stud stealer's about to get pinned.
Oh my gosh, the steel stud got absolutely
Sorry,
screwed there.
steel stud.
That's all right. Like, everyone's confused here right now, including the referee, who got his bell rung by a 400-pound locomotive.
Those are forearm shivers. Okay, we got a senior official in the ring.
That is a senior official, you're right. Oh, here we go. We
that
saw
was a
this in the
nice
first-
move, I'll
Frog
say.
splash, this is going to be it. He got him. Make the count. 1, 2.
No! No!
He got him. We got
Are
new
you
tag
kidding
champs.
me? I put everything I had on bet99.net that the Big Cliff and the Menace were going to take these titles.
Well, I grab an extra sandwich from catering to you tonight to look after yourself, but we got new tag champions.
I am
High Viz.
shocked. They're shocked. They didn't even think they had a prayer.
The Steel Stud and Blanco Diablo coming through, bringing home the 15 pounds of leather and gold. Oh my gosh.
No way.
What a moment for Blaze Pro Wrestling to head into the future, crowning our first tag team champions ever. Incredible.
I think the first order of business is an automatic rematch to Cliff and the Masked Menace because they
Look
got
at that.
robbed. They got robbed.
The crowd is going crazy here at the St. Louis Center. I want to
Everybody's on their feet.
everybody for taking part in this tonight. What a momentous event. Wow, and Rush playing it out. You couldn't get any better than that.
I'm in shock. I did not think
Uncle
these
Pepsi
guys.
raising their arms in victory. Fair and square, just like you like
I
it,
don't know if
Silverback.
I would say it was fair and square.
I again want to say thanks to everyone that helped put this event together. We got new tag team champions. High Viz, ladies and gentlemen. The crowd, you guys were fantastic tonight. Thanks a lot for supporting Blaze Pro Wrestling and coming out, checking out all this hot wrestling action. Winnipeg, Manitoba in April. Springtime is hit, ladies and gentlemen.
Big
Look
celebrations
at that. They're in
tonight
the
in St.
crowd.
Boniface.
Thanks a lot to all our sponsors again. Toro Security. Gosh, we got Parlor Tattoos, Food Fair. We got the Carillon, Supplement King. So many great sponsors.
He's kissing babies. He's shaking hands. This is probably the pinnacle for these guys.
Any questions about Blaze Pro Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen watching, you can send us an email, blazeprowrestling@gmail.com. We'd be happy to answer your questions about what it takes to become a pro wrestler. Do you want to be a referee, an announcer, anything like that? Trinity did a great job as the announcer. There they are, El Blanco Diablo and Steel Stud, our first ever Blaze Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
I'm in shock.
Silverback, it's been an absolute pleasure. We're going to see everybody again at another event in the near future. We've got one coming up in late June. We know it, June 27th. Get your tickets now. This is something else. Rich, video crew, we're going to take it back to you guys in the production truck. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great night getting out of here. Drive safe. We will see you again at Blaze Pro Wrestling. Next event. Thanks a lot, everyone. Wow, the crowd is just going nuts. I got to cut it off here. I'm speechless. What a night. Thanks a lot, folks. We'll see ya.